Hello, 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 and welcome. I am absolutely excited to have you guys on to the broadcast tonight. It's the very first time we're having a broadcast with of my left hand of my body in success. Miss Yvette Franklin isn't here with me, so I'm all on my own tonight, right? But here's the thing: I'm gonna bring my A game because when Yvette is around, we show up. And so when she's not around, we're gonna bring our A game. Okay. So for those of you on the call, if it's your very, very first time, I am absolutely excited to have you guys with us. Okay, so we're gonna crack on with the insider secrets of how you can save on all your travels. If you can't hear me, please, the chat room is should be open. So just chat, put say hi, welcome, where you're from. So at least I know, just say hi. If you got this last email, you should say, right? As soon as you enter, you should type in hi and where you're literally from. So let's crack on. Like I said, uh, Yvette usually take the first one on. And as she's not in, I'm going to run this show by myself. Hopefully we'll do a better job or greater job as when we do it together. So please just type where you're from. Let us know where you're calling from or where you're dialing in from so we know. Okay, so we're gonna crack on. If you can see my screen, also just type. If you can see my screen, just type that yes you can, so I know that you can see my screen. All right, because sometimes we have technical problem. Let me know, please. This is a one-man show and the show must go on. So if you can see my screen, let me definitely let me know. So crack on. Okay. Right. So here we go. Is there anyone there? All right. So I just want to make sure that we got everybody on and you can see my screen before we crack on with the presentation, because once we start, we're rolling. So I'm just doing some tests just to make sure that we are. But as I said, it says it's going to start in 5 minutes. Actually, we have started. So this is no joke. But just to give you an idea, right? In fact, one of the things I like. So yes, the thing. Yes, what I would like for you to do, since this is your very, very first time coming onto this call, if you have, I would love to welcome all of you on the call. But yes, something I want to do for you guys. I want you to do actually. Okay. Yes, something I would like for you to do for me. So I just been told. Yep. Okay. Sure. Let's go on. It takes a while to catch up, so it will take a while because it's going through. But if you can see my screen, just you type in and I'll pick it up. So yes, what I would like for you guys to do. Okay, fantastic. So I've been told the screen is very good. So live free, live free. That's what it says, right? So yes, a question I want to ask you. If I could show you a way to stay in 4 and 5 star resort that is cheaper than staying at home, would you want to know more? If I could show you a way you can earn vacation by simply eating or shopping at places you already eat, right, and shop at, would you at least want to know the details? Right? So this is not one of those things where you think, oh yeah, Tom, I've seen all of those things before. It's one of those. Nah, this is not Butlins holiday, I'm afraid. Right? This is not Butlins. So just pay attention. Yes, what I would like for you to do, okay, This night is literally about you. Okay, this is about you. So here's what I want you to do. If you haven't made your coffee yet, quickly go make your coffee. You know, if you have done your ordering, you need to order some food. Just do all of that because you want to invest this time, right? You want to invest this time into yourself, into your dream trips and your dreams. Okay, that's exactly what you want to do. So forget about, you know, your hobby. If he's coming home and he's gonna do a usual thing, this is about you. So let's make this session about you. So here's my promise, right? Once you go through it, once you had a dream trip, you'll never travel any other way. Promise you that. And for some of you, you're gonna do the gratitude dance and thank me. I kid you not, because I know what it feels like to be on one of these trips, and you're just treated like the VIP. And for some, you'll be able to tick off a bucket list item once and for all, right? And the last one, for most of you, you'll discover the VIP that is you. You know, for some of you, maybe you might be neglecting it a little while, right? But you will do that tonight. I promise. That's my promise to you. Okay. Don't do the dance yet because we're just about to crack on. Okay. And this is my favorite quote of all time, right? So the world is a book, and those who don't travel read only one page. What's the point? If you get imagine you had a very good, exhilarating, I was going to say circular, but I don't know, a book can be circular, but exhilarating book, you know, all encompassing book. And then you don't read this, even the second page. And most of the time, if you get a book, the first page is, you know, is blank, right? And that's what happens to most of us if you do not travel. I know that because a lot of people on my team tell me that, for those that, you know, travel the world and get to see it, my team and other guys that's involved in it, so their life literally change once they start to travel. You get to meet different people from different culture, you know. Okay. So are we having a technical problem? Right, we're still going. We're still live. Okay. So before I did this, actually, let me go back. Before I did this, before I started to travel, right, it was not like this. Things were not always like this before. So you're just gonna put it on pause for a little while to get some technical. All right. So it wasn't like this before. You know, things were a little bit challenging. Working in the bank, spending long hours. Then really used to do a lot of traveling, quite a lot. And I think the breadwinner in the family was my missus, and we had a young son. And one of the things I realized, I was spending so much time, you know, away from home. And by the time you get to work, you know, banks will normally open the first thing. 5 days a week, and it went to 6 days. So I was the guy that was in a cubicle and really didn't have much time. But all of that, as I said, literally changed over the last couple of years. And yeah, if you look at this photo, is this is in Monaco, yeah, at the Grand Prix. Uh, you know, country boy. Like I said, if for those of you who read the post on LinkedIn, you will realize, right? I think the title was from cleaning toilets to traveling around the world. So you know, I get to chill out in Monaco at the Grand Prix. Super cool. Super cool. Really, really excited. One of the best memories of all time, really. that I experienced. All right, one of my best members. And the next one, just to show you. All right. Again, this is on a cruise. I'm chilling out, having champagne breakfast in the morning. This is champagne breakfast in the morning. It's absolutely crazy. Could not even believe that you could be living this kind of lifestyle, right? But purely because this is a family holiday. The little one in the middle there, if you can look at my cursor, that's my little boy, the love of my life. And with my business partner here in Rome. I mean, if you look at it behind, you see the Colosseum, so you definitely know that that's very, very famous. And so what we're going to tell you about is Dream Trips, right? And that's exactly what the name is. Dream Trips are VIP curated, holiday. So it's a VIP travel club. And the only way you get to know about Dream Trips is if somebody who's a member invites you. So in essence, the fact that you're here tonight means you've been invited through either through the email that I would have sent out to you, or if you're on a LinkedIn and I send out a message to say, come and check this out. That's the only way. There's no other way you get to know. The company doesn't advertise, they don't do that. So you should be first thing, maybe dancing the gratitude dance because you're here, because on some level, I believe you are a VIP. So if you are here for the first time, big up to you because I figure you are a VIP. Okay, let's go on. Right, we've got over 1 million members around the world. Now being told there's no sound, so bear with me 1 second. And I'm having technical problems, so bear with me. We've got 1 million members around the world. How is that possible with no sound? So bear with me 1 second. Let me get a sound. Thank you so very much for posting in. Let me see what we can do this. Now, if you can hear me, right, what I would like for you to do, if you can hear me, what I would like for you to do is just to post in into the chat that you can hear me, because that's the only way I would know, because sometimes I can't hear myself talking. So if you can post in the chat that you can hear me, and I'm going to test my mic out in a minute. Okay, so if you just post into the chat that you can hear me, will be great, please. Thank you. Okay. Sound, and then 1 minute there's no sound. So I'm just gonna post in a chat. We're still broadcasting. Well, I can hear the sound. I can see the sound. So if you can't hear the volume, or if the volume is very low, then bear with me. I'm gonna take it up a little bit more. I hope you can hear that better. Apparently, I've got one person. Yvette,
Yes.
you said there's no sound, but you can hear me.
Well, I can now, but I couldn't before.
Right.
I think you had to bring me in for me to hear it.
Okay, so if I take you back out, would you
Uh-huh.
be? I don't know how I can take you back out now. Where are you? Ooh. Right.
I think you had to bring me in for me to hear it.
But that means I can't bring everybody in. I don't know how I can take you back out now. Where are you? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, you're back. You're back in now, Yvette.
Mm,
Can you
yeah.
see? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
No.
Right. So there's a way I should bring you. I can.
So, you know what I don't get?
What?
Does that mean
I
that
forget.
when people, because when I initially just joined, just log in, like,
Yeah.
okay, I pressed that link that you sent me.
Yeah.
Um, when I do that, it takes me into the webinar
Yeah.
and I saw your screen, but there's no sound until you do that thing where you say, you bring me into the hangout.
Right, but I don't need to bring you into the hangout. The only reason I brought you into the hangout because I wanted to have this conversation with you. So, for example, if I wanted to introduce you or get you to do like a
Yeah, but I
testimonial,
mean, without doing that, I didn't have any sound.
okay,
I
maybe
can't hear
because
you.
the volume on the sound may have been low. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is before you did that, I just saw the screen, but I didn't hear anything. So I'm
I think
wondering,
right. So you're wondering whether I have to do that? No, I don't think I have to do that because I've done it before and we didn't have to do that.
okay,
So
cool.
I'm trying to find a way to send you back. So I can continue and see what happens.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, ba, ba, ba. Okay. No. Okay. If I remove it from the hangout. Okay. So hopefully you'll come back. Okay. So can you hear me now, Yvette? If you just type in, right? If you just type into the chat. Okay, so that means all right, you can hear me and you can okay, so the volume was probably very low. Even though I was talking about the volume was very low, I just realized it because before I had to tune it down when I was playing the music and I probably just forgot. So that's probably what it is. Okay, great stuff. So you can hear me and see my screen. Fantastic. I'm gonna run through the whole presentation. If it's anything, just put a chat in as though, and I'll pick it up at any given time. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Good stuff. So where were we? I'm going to ask you the questions. Uh, Made a promise. As I said, the word is a book. Told you about that, and then just showing you some of what it used to be like. What it is like now. Obviously, they before bit. I'll put a little sign here to say what it used to be like. Like I'm in a cubicle at work. And so, family, this is one of my favorite all-time people and business partner. We hang out together quite a lot and do this presentation. So today I'm sort of on my own. I feel lonely. Say, so, but you know what? We're hanging out, getting it done. So our club is a VIP. It's called Dream Trips, and it's a VIP travel only club. And as I said, the person I invited you to this, right, figure you are a VIP. And if it's me, of course, then because I've seen you on LinkedIn a lot of the time, and I figure you are a VIP in the way you carry yourself or some of the comments you made, so I invite you to come and see it. And also to enhance your life and travel the world better. Okay. So right now we got about 1 million members around the world, right, in 30 countries, and it's taking us 10 years to get that done. Okay, and we won awards upon awards upon award. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Magellan Award is, like the Oscars for those who do acting, or the Grammy for those who sing. So we won it 2012, as you can see, to 2015. In fact, we just started winning because the awards just come in. We won, I think, Europe Online Club 2016 so far, right? So it just tells you the caliber and the club that you're gonna partner with. Okay. And what also enhance what it is that we do. I tell you, in 10 years, it took us to get 1 million members. This year, in 2016, we're going to have an additional 1 million members. So what took us 10 years to do, we're now doing it in a year time. And why is that possible? And how is that possible? Because of technology. You know, I don't know of any, even my business partner would tell me her local taxi company has an app. So if you do not have an app, right, forget about it. But we got some of the coolest app. In fact, if you look at our Dream Trip app, it's like the Facebook of travel. The good thing is there's no restrictions on the amount of friends that you can have. We're not telling you to have 5,000 friends. You can't have more than 5,000 friends because we're going to travel around the world. If we have 1 million members to tell someone you can only have 5,000 friends, then ain't possible, right? And here, right, you see those cool sunglasses, these like glasses, the Dream Trip glasses. You can literally put it onto your phone on your app, and you're literally transported to the Great Wall of China or the Berlin Wall. Phenomenal, and that's accelerated our growth. Okay, so there's 2 ways to travel. Okay, you know, probably used to the old way where you sit down there, you have 3 screens opening, and you're trying to save £1 here or $1 here or wherever it is at, right? But with us, you do that the traditional way, which you go online and you do all of that, and no one helps you to do that. You do it by yourself, right? But for us, the second way is the Dream Trip way. Okay, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. But what makes us so unique is we have, well, you know, the best prices in the market, by far guarantee. How possible? Oh, got a Dream Trip promise. What that means is, if you were to book a Dream Trip today, and Dream Trip is our cool product, right? They have bespoke holiday that is especially, you know, curated. I mean, a package. We thought about all the things that you like to do, and we'll put all of them together. So all you need to do is book and turn up at the airport or on the cruise or wherever it is you're going. That's all you need to do, really, right? So the Dream Trip promise is when you book a Dream Trip today, within 7 days of booking that Dream Trip, if you see it anywhere with all the itinerary in it, like for like, anywhere online, I don't care where, anywhere, right? You book that, take a snapshot of it, and come back and tell us through Rovia, our booking engine, with our partners, right? We'll refund. In fact, we'll send you on that trip and refund every penny you spend on that trip through Rovia Box, which is what we use online currency. Now, how amazing is that? I think that absolutely no one does that. Think about it. You go to British where you book a flight, and tomorrow you see the same flight. You're like, oh no, why did I book it today? If you're pulling none of that here. We got all that, right? The Rovia price splash. And what that means is that if you to book, say you're going to Jamaica, right? You're going to Jamaica in November, or for Christmas, you're going to Jamaica. So you decide to book your flight today, right? That's what most people do. So you book your flight today, and in a week's time, Let me ask you, would you like to see when the price drop? You wouldn't, would you? You'd be like, no, no, Richard Branson, how could you? Or whoever runs BA, right? But with Rovio Price Splash, if you book your flight and if you see it within 24 hours of booking a flight, right? And if it's cheaper somewhere else, we'll not just refund the difference to you. Okay, we'll refund 150% of the difference. How awesome is that? Pretty cool, right? I thought so myself. So this, and that's how you used to do it in the past. That's the old way. This is the brand new way, right? The Dream Trip way. So here, everything is taken care of. Okay, you got your flights, your hotel, your car rental, your cruise, your hideaway. And hideaway is like, you know, those people that buy timeshares. They spend so much money. If you, I hope you didn't have a timeshare if you own this code, right? Because people that own timeshares, right, they spend so much money outlay. Then every month they have to spend a few hundreds and thousands of pounds sometimes. Well, we got access to, you know, 70,000 of those timeshares spread around the world. That's what hideaways are. So you can book those things with little or nothing. So you can do all of that on your Dream Trip app that I'll show you earlier on, or on your own website. You can do all of that. Okay, phenomenal. So the third thing that is unique to us, and as far as I know in the travel industry right now, we only people that are doing this, and the game changer, we got what we call rate shrinker, and it shrinks it, right? As part of the Rovio Price Splash. So what happens is, if you, like I said, in fact, I told you about it, right? Rate shrinker, what rate shrinker does is an algorithm, you know, like Google does, whatever Google does in the back. So rate shrinker does exactly the same thing. It will be scouring the internet from the time you book your flight. You know, I said you're going to Jamaica. If you book your flight like now for December, an hour before you book that flight, it will scour the internet. If it finds that, if for whatever reason, let's say British Airways drops the price, it will rebook you at a cheaper itinerary and refund the difference back to your card. You don't even have to call them, right? So you can go to bed and they'll do all of that for you free. Absolutely free. You don't have to do anything. And these are examples of some of the refund they've done for other members. Okay, as I said, our core product is called Dream Trips. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you some of the examples of what a dream trip look like. So listen, if you look on my left hand side, you would have seen that, for example, in 2014, right, we had just about 1,000 trips. That's all it was. In 2014, we have only 1,000 trips. Okay. In 2015, we didn't just double it. I think we quadruple that number. So if you can see there, it's about 3,000. 3,000. 2016, whoa, I don't know, you do the math, it's 11,000 dream trips. 11,000 dream trips, man, that's phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal growth. So it just say, you know, success lead clues. So if you're partnering with someone, if you want to be a member of a exclusive travel club, right, you can be there. And that membership covers you, your partner. You know, you can have, you know, and any child in a household under the ages of 18. When they get to 18, you know, legally they're an adult, so they can have their own Dream Trip membership. Okay, right. So I'm going to share with you some of the examples of the Dream Trip. And here's the thing: I'm not even, listen. This is in December. It's not even yet. December 2nd to the 5th in Patha, Cyprus, 4 days, 3 nights at a 4-star Drusha Heights hotel, including breakfast and lunch and dinner. And then you have a nature reserve 4x4 Jeep Safari, right? For all of that, it's $199 per person. Now, some of you be wondering, Tom, you kidding me? Are you sure it's $199? Yes, it is. And yes, something even amazing. You see what this sign where it says apply up to 90 points? I'm going to tell you that later on. So just keep an eye on that point. I'll tell you a little bit about that point. You hear me amazed. Absolutely amazed. Okay. Portugal in January again. So we're not just telling things that pass. We're not giving you examples of things that pass. These trips right now, if you were to go onto your app, you'll see them there live. Well, hopefully if they don't sell out so quickly because of how cheap they are, right? So Lisbon, Portugal, excuse me, 4 days, 3 nights at the Corinthian Lisbon Hotel. Includes 3 breakfasts, a lunch, 1 dinner. You got a wine tour and wine tasting. You got a 24-hour hop on, hop off sightseeing tour. For all of that, per person, it's $339. Okay, $339 per person. And you can book this trip right now. You can book as many as you want. In fact, get what we call welcome dream trips. And what that means is we want to welcome you to the club, so we want you to travel even more. There's no restrictions on the amount of welcome dream trips you can book. You only got 90 days when you just join your club. And of course, after that, it'll come out to normal price. But even then, that is so honoring. And you know, I told you about these points, right? Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Okay, you'll really be doing the gratitude dance. You see, don't you love live presenting? So I'm in the office and the phone goes off, and that's all part of it. So this is in the Czech Republic, Krumlov in Czech Republic, 6 days, 5 nights. I learned to tell my phone 4-star Zlate and the hotel with 5 breakfasts, 2 lunches, and a dinner. Guarded museum and walking tour, or and a full rafting tour on the Vltava River, right? $200, $300. That's insane. Surely, it's a mega dream trip, mega dream trip. And what that means, we tend to break records when we do these mega dream trips, right? Because we have loads and loads and loads of people turning up, right? Very first time. So on this trip, it's gonna be 4 days, 3 nights, again at the Coral Beach Hotel and Resort. You got 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, 3 dinner. Everything is apparently is 3. So it's not 3 BS, but so you got beer, soft drink all day. Oh, selected wine, beer, soft drink all day, and a choice of 4 excursion. Now there's 2 dates in here, right? So if you have kids and you wanted to take your kids on this first one for $309 per person, you can take your kids, right? And again, like I said, keep an eye on this $50 because I'll. All right. So thank you for letting me know. You could put it in the chat, but never mind. And then the second one is here again for adults. I think you can take that $759. Exactly, just about the same thing, but just 2 different dates. Okay. Okay, and this is in December as well. As you can see, Dubai. Everyone loves to go to Dubai. You can read that. It's $399. And the secret will soon come out for this. This is Florida. Florida to Europe. It's a cruise. It's 17 days, 69 on a celebrity reflection, breakfast and everything thrown in. You're going to visit Tenerife, Malaga, Cartagena, Barcelona, Nice, Florence, Pisa, and Rome. And it's $1,432 per person. Okay. So, oh man, this looks so. This is bad. Brazil, Porto Seguro in Brazil, October, and December. You take a pick wherever it is you want. You just take the days and it's there. And again, it's 9 days. Oh man, this is phenomenal. $1,789 per person, including airport transfer and all transportation is included. And it's the beach tour, everything. Amazing. Okay, so regardless of whether you're a sporty person or you like cookery, we've got every dream trip of everything you can name about. We got it over here. Okay. And one of the things that our members like, in fact, for me and a lot of the guys on my team, is this is the thing that struck out to me the most, because yes, a company that wasn't just about making money and traveling the world, but it was in about giving back as well. When I saw this part, in fact, this was number one reason for signing up. And when I saw this, I was like all in. So volunteerism, for those of you who don't know, is like you go on a trip, and part of this trip we take, and we literally go out and help the local community build bottle schools. As you can see here, we built about 70 bottle schools or 71 bottle schools in Guatemala, and our goal is to build 100. So come and join us. Let's together make a difference in the world. As you said, it's not just the trips. So we do local discount and we have local dream trips, and I'll tell you more about them. So one of the cool things we can do, I mentioned that by the time you come and join us, you'll find a way to eat your way to your next dream trip. And for real, this is exactly what I mean. So as part of our program, we partner with some of the top restaurants in cities around the world. And here in London, we do exactly that. How does that work? All that means is when you go eat to these local restaurant, and for now there's selected restaurants over in London and other parts of the city, but you go to these partner restaurants and you eat as you normally would do, and part of your bill is given back to you in point. So as you can see here, they'll literally calculate this person spent 100 euros and they got 43 points back. I mean, $43. So it's 1 point per dollar. 1 point equal $1, right? So eat your way or shop your way, depending on which city you live in, to your next holiday. And these are the partner restaurants in London. And you can do exactly the same thing in New York or in Barcelona or wherever it is you are. Just go into your app and you can check that out. Okay, this blew my mind because a friend of mine was checking Quintessential, for those of you who know, right? Quintessential, the personal secretary or concierge service costs £3,000 a year. £3,000 a year. For everything that you get here, £3,000, and you do not pay anything. So concierge service can do calls, wake up calls in the morning, do research for you. One of the coolest experiences I had, I was showing this to a guy who runs a construction company, and because he was looking for a way to incentivize his staff. So show it to him, and he was like, yeah, Tom, I believe it. I want to get it, but you sure they do this? I'm like, yeah. And so, it was being difficult, because sometimes people want to test you out. So he said, can I give you the lottery numbers? I'm like, what? Lottery numbers? And I was literally flabbergasted because I didn't know whether they could do lottery number, because I've never asked for lottery number. I don't play lottery. So I said, you know what, to be honest, I don't know. But yes, the thing, we can try them out. So he said, okay, cool. So I opened my phone, dial it, put it on dial speaker so he could hear, because he was in the office with his partner, dial up, and I gave them a membership number and say, hi, this is Tom, blah, 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 my membership number. Can you please give me the lottery number for, what do you want it for? He said, last Saturday. I said, lottery number for last Saturday. And the lady said, hold on, Mr. Zulum. And she read the lottery number to me on the phone. I was just blown away. I was like, yes, thank you, Dream Trips, Wild Ventures. Okay, so we got 2 membership. Okay, the gold and the platinum. The gold membership includes about 1,000. You saw over there, right? 10,000 Dream Trip, access to 60,000 hotels, and so on and so forth. You can read that. And for that, it's a one-off fee of $200, right? And a monthly fee of $50. Now, I talk about the points, right? So that $200 that you paid is given right back to you on enrollment as 200 Dream Trip points. So you can literally use them towards your holiday. So when you sign up today, you can use the points straight away to offset some of those holiday. Your monthly fee that you get paid, right? Maintenance fee is given right back to you. So $50 times 12 months is $600. That is given back to you 600 points every year in, year out as you are a member. For the discerning traveler, the platinum, right, is one-off payment, an initial payment of $300 and $100 monthly fees. And again, exactly the same. So 300 points is given to your enrollment, and 1,200 points is given back to you every single year on your anniversary. Okay, so this part is for everybody. I mean, if you're here and you wanted to enhance your life, this for you is a no-brainer. So now I've let this secret out. You now know how I travel. Okay, so you now know how I travel. So go and get your membership and literally travel the world. Treat yourself as a VIP. The next part I'm about to share with you may not be for everyone. And I say that only because Maybe everybody don't want to do that. It's the other side. So imagine you're looking at this and you tell maybe Tom, you know what? I don't have the money and I can't afford to do this. Da, da, da. So here's the thing. I want to share with you a way you can literally do that. Okay. Yes, a way you can do that. So increase your income or pay for your dream trip. How cool is that? So normally when you go travel, you're already going to tell your friends and family anyway. So here is just getting a license. Someone wants to pay you and reward you for telling all your friends and family. Okay. Right. So the two guys you see on the screen, Wayne Nugent is Chief Executive Officer or Chief Visionary Officer. He's a co-founder and Chief Visionary Officer. He's like the Walt Disney of travel. This guy, through his vision alone, got us to this place, because 10 years ago, it was just an idea. Here we are today, talking to you around the world, sharing this to you. And just to talk about, if you're looking at a company you want to partner with, Ernst & Young, they're one of the largest service-oriented company in the world. It's a accountancy firm, but they do more than that now. And because of the work our Chief Visionary Officer and the team did, they were part of the finalists in the Entrepreneur Year 2010. Okay, a while ago, but yeah, still. So this is our head office down in Dallas, Texas, Plano, Texas. And as it says on the screen, we're a 10 years old company. And guess what? Even better is that we're debt free. Okay, we belong to the largest travel industry in the world. And we're part of the direct selling organization. As you can see, that we're in the top 100, but not that only that, we're number 32 in the world. We've got our European head office is going to be in the Netherlands, and in Asia is going to be in Malaysia. And we are operating in 30 countries and more to come. So if your country isn't there right now, don't Tom, my country is not there. We are coming. In fact, when you sign up, maybe you can help to facilitate that. Okay. And so to become partner with us, again, it's a one-off fee of $109.90 or $110 and $19.99, $20. Again, $110 is a one-off fee. Right, you're not going to pay that forever as long as you are, and it's $99 and $19.99. Okay, as it says again. Right. So the one you want to know is, how do you get paid? Okay, when you start off, when you recommend a friend who takes any of the membership, for example, the gold membership, you get 100 Dream Trip points, and if it's the platinum membership, you get 200 Dream Trip points, you get $50 cash. Okay, and as you can see, the rest, it goes down. So it's 100 there, 250 there if you just, right? And as you go on, you get, if you get 3, you get $50 training, and then it goes on and on. Okay, up to, this is the exciting bit for me, because once you have 4, right, you are now termed as qualified. So you're going to have 600 Dream Trip points if you gold, and 1,000 Dream Trip points if you platinum member. But on top of that, you got no operational expenses. Cool, right? And then this is just making profit when you have 6, and you can see the figure down there, $450 to $750 dollars, and you got an additional $100 training dollars. So how do you earn it? I mean, initially it's just about helping other people, and the best way to do it is to help at least 8 people to come into your team collectively together. And when you do that, you start to earn what we call lifestyle bonus, and it's anywhere between $300 and $900. So the question then becomes, what would an extra $300 or $900 do for you? Okay, what would it mean to your pocket right now or your bank account? Right. And here again, just talks about the level and the different level, and what do you need in terms of members and your team working together to reach that level. The top rank is International Marketing Director, and it's annual residual income is a senior rep. And again, the person I invited will tell you more in detail, or we'll talk about that more in detail as you came on the phone. There's other ways we recognize people and we reward people. So you have a director bonus. That means when you and your team, hey, 90 gold members or 45 platinum members each way in 90 days, you get an additional $5,000, and you got regional marketing direct bonus there, as you can see on the screen. Right. So again, just to tell you about in terms of achievers and what it is that you can achieve, basically, because for some people this is what motivate them. For other people maybe not so much, but at least you got it there. So it's a potential. You can go and earn it. Again, right. So what's the glue in this whole thing? For those of you who've seen it maybe for the very, very first time, you think, well, I can't do it. Probably true. I couldn't do it. I didn't even know anything about it. All of this was brand new to me. But what makes it better is the training system. Not just me that say it. I mean, thousands and thousands of people. So here's the thing. I had a guy in my team that came and signed up. In fact, he wasn't brought into the business by me, but a friend of mine who I showed this to loved it. She loved traveling, and she signed and showed it to him. He loved traveling. He wanted to do this. This is his dream. He wanted to do it with his daughter. So he came in and he did both of them. He decided to do the membership and the business. And I would call him Mo. I was like, his name is Mo. I said, Mo, listen, you gotta come to training to understand how the business works, because we never done anything like that. Mo would say, oh yeah, I'll come, Tom, I'll come. And he wouldn't come. And time after time and after time. And just to cut a long story short, it was like 9 months. And so one day there was a huge, massive training coming to town, a regional training, which I'll tell you about later on. Regional training just means locally in the market that we are, like, for example, in London. So I said, Mo, look, come down to training. If you come to training, if you get no value out of that training, right, I'll give you your money back. And I'm not going to give it back. I will double the money. Like, I ain't not faith in the training, because I have a training background. I've been doing for like 10 years. So Mo's, pumped up, excited. He came down to the training. And I tell you what, because of the training, right, Mo now is one of the top leaders down in his patch of the wood now in Northampton, runs the business, does training all by himself, and does exactly what it is that I'm doing with you tonight. So I can attest to that, not just me saying it, but I know people, and people will tell you stories upon stories if you come on. Okay. And as I said, that's a regional training. Regional training just means we have something locally. But yes, it's good thing. The guys that do the training, they're not just like one of those guys you plucked off that went to university. So they got a paper to say, or they haven't set up a business and somebody teaching you business, or they're not even a doctor and they're teaching you how to become a doctor, right? There's no reading a children, and nothing against the school, but these people who walk the walk. So we got Mr. Darren Walker, International Marketing Director, is coming on next Saturday, London, at the TU Congress Center in Russell Street. So be there. If this is your first time coming, tell the person I invited you, just say, look, Tom said I should be at that training. I don't care. Even if I'm not signing up for the business, I should be at the training. So be there. Okay? And let's see what, let Darren just tell you in his own word.
Boom! What's going on, London? This is International Marketing Director Darren Walker coming to you live from New York. Listen, y'all, I'm doing this video right now to let you know how excited I am to come out to London this coming September 10th to pour my heart and soul with you guys at regional.
Right. So that's that. So as I said, it's a regional. Come down. Darren Walker's going to be there. He's going to blow your mind. Okay. In the Jamaica American way, as call that. So here's the thing. This is one of my favorite slides of all, right? It's absolutely no guarantee in this business. Right. In fact, I like to flip it to say, yes, there is a guarantee, and you are that guarantee in this business. Because if imagine having a shop and never going to the shop, so you put all this stock in it and you never open the shop. In fact, all the stock are going to perish, depending on what, if they're perishable stock, and they're not, you're not going to make a dime. So you got to do some work. Like what I'm doing tonight is part of the work, and we'll show you how to do exactly that. Okay. So I'll call up my team members, and these are some of the leaders around. So just to wrap it up, if you're just going for your membership, it's $250 one time, and then a monthly $50, right? After that, and including a business, is $360 one off, and then a $70 monthly payment. Okay, you get $200 available for you on your very first dream trip. If you get refer three, you get $100 cash and $300 that go available, and then a $50 training dollars. If you refer 4, right, you pay no more, no operational expenses, and you get 400 dream trip points. 6, as you can see, so you go on. Platinum member, exactly the same thing, just the figure slightly different. 510, including a bit membership and business, and then $120 a month. So let me ask you 3 questions. For those of you who may be sitting out there thinking, oh my God, Tom, maybe this isn't for me. Ask yourself, how long have you been doing what it is that you're doing? Whatever the time is, that's pretty cool, right? Can you afford to leave work like right now, right now, as I'm speaking to you? And if you're doing it, say, for the next 5 to 10 years, can you afford to leave work still? Well, if the answer is yes, then you know what, my hat's off to you, because you're just amongst a select few that are able to do that. But here's the thing though, what about your family, your friends, and your closer friends? And if you say no, which is, you know, you should question, or which is the, most of the population are probably doing that, then what's going to change? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? Nothing changes, right? So you might fall into 4 categories if you're watching this. Okay. First one, you might be the deep type person who don't want to travel and earn extra cash, and that's fine. All I suggest is befriend your friend, because you're going to see them traveling. You want to travel at wholesale prices, and so go get your membership, get back to the person, and B, maybe you just want to earn a little bit extra income. Again, get back to the person and to get you started. And then if you, look, you all in, you want your membership and you're traveling at the platinum, so go and get started the right way. Let the person teach you and get you started the right way, so we can literally start traveling where and making money together. So guys, I want to say thank you if you were for being on this call. You should be here. Come and travel the world with us. At least start to read the next page of your life and enhance your life. Thank you very much for being on the call. Get back to the person that invited you here onto this call, and tell them which number you are, so you can get started immediately. And it's a wrap.